distaste towards this person. Anyway, I guess he said that, like, you know, because the whole, I don't know, the whole Hollywood thing, like, you have to have, like, you have to make your characters lovable or some shit, like, the heroes need to be heroes, blah, 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 some stupid shit like that. So he's like, you know, we wanted to make him relatable and the good guy in the beginning, and then later we'll make him the bad guy. It's like, that's not how it works. And he does a great job. You should go watch his explanation, because he does a great job explaining how that just doesn't make any sense. So you should definitely go watch. I don't know what his name is, but I guess he's also broken down the Harry Potter books, which I've also thought about doing before, but that would be a lot of fucking work. Not that I wouldn't love doing it, but I guess it's already kind of been done, so... but I was thinking of making like, everything that they fucking left out from the books, and why did they do it? And why was JK so just perfectly fine with them leaving out 90% of each book, and changing things, but, but yeah, I just knew how it would open up too. I would just like open up with the opening scene of the movie, be like, just like one of those, like the camera goes off the rails, like cutting sounds, like what the fuck? Like just start flipping through the book. Like they skipped the first like 20 pages of the book. You know, that's kind of the first big thing, is that the first scene of the Harry Potter movie is like at the very end of chapter 1. Like the very end of chapter 1. They skipped 80% of chapter 1. It's just like, what? So, you know, I've thought about that, but it would be a lot of work, and I don't think it would be well received. So I think some people would enjoy it, but I know not a lot of people would watch it, so, you know. And plus, I think it's already been done. It seems like it's already been done. It seems like someone's already taken the time to go into it. I don't know if it would be as detailed as I would do it, because you know me, I like to spend a lot of time and be very thorough. But I'm sure people have done really good synopsis of it, so who knows. But yeah, so it's just stupid Hollywood bullshit that they're just like, we gotta make them likable in the first one, then we can break them down later. It's like, that's not how that works, you dumbass director. Like, the people who are gonna, the majority of people, I'd say at least 75% that are gonna watch this movie, already know the story. They're already totally okay with the story as is. Like, so you know they're gonna be totally understanding and be perfectly fine with the fact that Artemis is not good. Like, from the get-go. What's gonna make them mad is if Artemis doesn't even know that his family is a criminal enterprise, which he already does. Not a surprise to him. He's totally okay with that because he is a criminal. It just blows my fucking mind how people could just be allowed to get away with this shit. Like, oh, that's 60. That's why. I was like, what the shit? I was like, God, mages are overpowered. No, it's just a level 60. Oh, so far with that. Get out of here, 60s. These are my questions. Anywho, yeah, I don't know how, like, I don't know if authors say anything when this shit happens. I don't know. I don't know, like, because I imagine they have to buy the rights from the author. How come, like, none of these authors are being like, no, show me first. Like, show me this, show me what you're gonna do first. Then we'll talk. Like, I don't know. Because like honestly, if any of them was like, well, if you looked at the script and it would have been like, so you're gonna change my entire book, why even call it Artemis Fowl? If you're just going to, if you could just take my book and not copy any of what happens in the book, why even make an Artemis Fowl book? No, you cannot make my movie. Like, I don't know why Jan Colfer didn't say that. Like, and if it was like, oh no, that's cool, yeah, different take. Let's have a different take on it. That would be interesting. My fans won't be fucking pissed. Like, then that would baffle me. Like, I don't know why they would create this world and this art and then be okay with people being like, yeah, we're just gonna ignore everything that you created and just create our own stuff. Oh yeah, no, that's cool. No, I'm totally down with that. Like, why would anyone be okay with that? It just baffles me. But I digress, because I could talk about this for fucking hours. Like, just please, all you dumbass directors out there, no one ever redo, or not redo, but make a movie of the fucking Ranger's Apprentice books. Like, I'm begging you. Seems okay, I don't think these people. I'm begging you, don't ever do a movie of the Ranger's Apprentice series. Please don't. Because for the longest time, as I said from the very get-go, it was like, if they ever did remake a Ranger's Apprentice or Artemis Fowl movie, like, I wouldn't even care if, you know, it wasn't that, if they fucked it up. I still think it'd be interesting to see. And I was wrong, because when I thought like fucked up, I was imagining like the Harry Potter movies, to where a bunch is left out, but at least 80% of what they kept in was at least accurate enough that it still was pretty much Harry Potter, you know? Not just, this is an entirely different movie, which is what Artemis Fowl became. It's like, this is a different plot. This is a different story. This is not what the original story was at all. Is that horse moonwalking? Alright. That's great. This game, man. This game is... Anywho. Oh, you fuck. I am not getting many daggers. Then again, I still have a bunch of kills left. You know, so we've been whapping at these people, and we are still like half on all of them except for the crystal legs. And I'm already halfway to level 47, which is amazing. Or 48, which is amazing. Halfway through 47, that's where my brain went. But that's awesome. That's really cool. We're getting some good shit done here. Jesus. But yeah, I thought that it, like, you know, they'd be leaving a lot of stuff out, but the basic story structure, the basic plot of Artemis Fowl would still be intact, and I'd be okay with that. And I would have been. Like, if they would have left stuff out, made a few mistakes here or there, like, if it was like, if they, you know, let's say, if it was just the general plot, and let's say from what we've seen, like, sure, Butler's black, okay, fine, that's whatever, and he's like chubby looking and not all fucking built like a brick shit house, fine, that's whatever. Artemis is kind of a little pussy scaredy cat instead of calm, cool, collect genius. Okay, I'll be upset, but I can get over it. Commander Root is not a dude, but is a male, totally destroying Holly's entire character arc, pissed, but I can live with it. The fact that he doesn't even fucking kidnap her is fucking excusable. So I just I don't know. So that's why I'm just like, please do not do
It's too far away.
Ranger's Apprentice, because there's a 50-50 that either they'll do a decent job and it'll be close enough, and I think I said either. I don't know, I think I slipped an L in there somehow, I can't even recreate it. Either they'll do a close enough job and it'll be okay, or they'll fucking mercilessly butcher it for no reason, like they did with the Artemis Fowl books. And I'm just... Didn't I already do that? Yeah. Okay. Well, at least do it. Yeah, sure, why not? You gonna take him? I was gonna say, yeah, you ain't gonna take him. I'll take him. Shit. So, they respawning over here. Doesn't look like it. Looks pretty. Ooh. I want that one over the war golems. I can find tons of war golems any day. But these homies over here are a dime a dozen, and I want some. Yeah, that's right. Come here, baby. Halfway on all. I think we're gonna go take care of these crystal lakes. Then we might go try to handle that package and shit. Let me cool down while we take a flight. I'll just go take a break. While we go on a flight or whatnot. Just calm my titties a little bit here. Oh, fucking A. Yeah, we definitely need to go do the Flameberg first, because then we'll be over on Kalimdor, so we can just fly to Tanaris and turn this in, and then Hearth back. Unfortunately, it's a booty bay, but it's still like, whatever. Is there a... Because I don't need a fly in Booty Bay anymore. So we should definitely try to see if we can find a closer to this midsection region Hearth area. Hearth location. I don't know if there's one here. I don't think there's one here. But maybe like Loch Modan and Dresselmar, because it's really close to Ironforge, it's really close to Searing Gorge, Burning Steeps. It's close-ish to Badlands. You know, it's not that far of a flight. I don't know why I killed that one. I think it's just on my way. Anywho. But yeah, anywho, we'll deal with that here in a second after we're done getting the crystal legs and whatnot. But still, yeah, it's just, yeah, I don't want to risk them butchering it, because if they butcher their Ranger's Apprentice, I will have to send hate mail to whoever did it. Whoever that director is. Like, again, I don't want to be any crazy, like, death threat shit, you know, or anything like that. It would just be like, dude, like, why did you have to take a beloved book series and just shit on it? Did you even read the books? What the fuck's your problem? That kind of stuff. I would have to get hateful, and I don't want to get hateful. You know what I mean? I like to keep it peaceful. I like to keep it nice and happy. And I feel like the urge would come over me. Like I would also have to send. I feel almost obligated to send a letter to John Flanagan. Like, as we speak, like today, like go send him an email, or just even write a letter and send it to my man's Mr. Flanagan, and be like, please, for the love of fuck, if anyone comes up to you, be like, we want to make a Ranger's Apprentice movie, don't let them butcher your books. Like, don't let them do what they just did to Artemis Fowl. Like, please protect your books and the amazing beautiful world and characters you created. Don't let them destroy them. For all of us, please don't do it. I feel like I have to go send John Flanagan some kind of letter and be like, please, protect us. Protect us from Hollywood's destructive demon hand. But I digress. Let's move on before I work myself up into more of a tizzy than I'm already in. Because let's not even pretend right here. Let's not even front real fast. I'm in a fucking tizzy. A fucking tizzy I am. And we need we'll chill. We're gonna chill. We're gonna bring it back down to chill territory. Whew. I'm telling you, man, I could easily make an hour review. Like, if I watched the movie, I could probably make a 5-hour review of just what the fuck every step of the way, but not important. What is important? So calming the voice levels down. Calming the voice levels down. I'm very passionate about. I mean, art in general. You know, music is my life, and that is part of the arts. And writing, storytelling is a huge art form, and it just when someone disrespects art, it sets me off. Like, I can maybe respect in a sense, like, I mean, this could have. I know I said I wouldn't talk about it. I'm working hard to keep that up. But I'm just saying it's kind of like Amnesia. You know, the second Amnesia. Like, it's because they called it Amnesia that people are so disappointed with. If you would have just called that game A Machine for Pigs or something, some random other title that's not the word Amnesia, I think it's A Machine for Pigs, I think people would have been like, this is a good game. This is a really good game. It seems a little bit like Amnesia clone, but it was a really good game. Because the fact that they slapped the title Amnesia on it and then made it like such a not Amnesia game was why people were just so unbelievably disappointed. Which one you going for, man? Yeah, you get that.
Out of range. That's still recharging.
Shares. Because sharing is caring. Oh, that's an orc. I didn't know. Oh yeah, because only orcs. Oh, I thought like, yeah, that was an electricity spell. I thought it might be a druid of some kind. I can only see their outline. But yeah, no, electricity only the horde can be shamans. So I should have put that one together. Okay, we're gonna fly. We're gonna come fly with me. Come fly, just fly away. All the other spiders are yours. I'm good. I'm good on my spiderage. I also noted that when I was putting my videos together, by the way, we'll continue with the whole amnesia thing in a second. I totally said that I was going to get mana and health potions of the higher level, and I like totally did. Because I forgot, not because I was like, because I just wanted to lie to you guys. I should go turn that in. I just want to lie to you guys. Haha, JK. Like, no, I totally forgot that I even said that until I watched that back. I was like, oh yeah, I probably should do that. So maybe I'll do that while I'm heading on over to Badlands. I might stop in Ironforge and see if they got anything cheap on the auction house and whatnot. I mean, eventually, one day I'll be able to make them myself for my characters. Just get the mats on whatever character becomes my alchemist, and then just send that shit over to my character. Like, oh, okay, you're this level. Here's this level pots. I'll make 5 of them for you. Health mod pot. Here you go. You know, something like that. But for now, you probably need to check out how much they sell for. That'd be probably a good idea. But anywho, yeah, I think that's the problem that some people have is just like, you know, there's been games throughout history that people have just slapped certain titles on. It's just like this. It seems like they created a different game, and then at the last minute was like, let's make this a Zelda game, or let's make this a this game, because people love that, and that'll get us money or something. I don't know. I don't know the thought process behind it, but it's just like, it looks like it was supposed to be a different game. Then on the last second, they threw someone else's name on it. They decided, oh, we're gonna call it this instead. It's gonna be this game now. Let's just reskin some of the people and we're done. I got you. They're actually gonna come up. Hi, buddy. Yeah, no, I don't blame you. Getting locked in a bathroom, kind of doesn't sound like fun. Have fun. Yeah, you take care of yourself out there, bro. No more getting locked in bathrooms. That's like hilarious, but that can't be fun, I imagine. Anywho, so honestly, if they would have just not named the characters after Artemis Fowl characters, like, this honestly could have been a movie on its own. Like, I think a lot of people would have been like, you know, from certain scenes and just kind of certain aspects, people would definitely been scratching their chins like, was this supposed to be an Artemis Fowl movie? But it would have been different enough that honestly, they could have just called it whatever other name and kept in everything that they changed, and it would have just been a different movie on its own that might have actually been really liked. But because they called it Artemis Fowl when it's not Artemis Fowl, it is not the plot of any Artemis Fowl books ever. It has people fucking furious. So I just think that was a mistake. If they would have just not called it Artemis Fowl and just slapped any other name on it, I think it would have actually been decent. I think it's actually a decent movie, but it's not Artemis Fowl, so that's why people are fucking furious. I do love all the comments though. All the comments on any review ever of the thing is fucking hilarious. All the people like who say stuff like okay. He's like, yeah, you lock that person up. He's yours later. Or that one's Drew. That's priest. So yeah. But everyone who's just like Percy Jackson, like Percy Jackson movies. Like, this your first time? Welcome to the club, guys. Welcome to the club. Because I mean, I never read any of the books or whatever. I don't know if they're Percy Jackson books or Percy Jackson movies. I don't know. Can I mine thorium? I'm about to find the fuck out. If no one up in here to take, or is it up there? It looked like it up there. I want it, but I can't really get up there safely. So never mind. Yeah, I can mine it though. That's good news. I can mine thorium. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I honestly don't know. I don't know much about Percy Jackson or the movies. Like the Lightning Thief or some shit. I don't fucking. I don't know the Percy Jackson movies and or books or whatever. But I did hear that they think I butchered. I never read either of them, so I wouldn't really know. Either way, we're gonna head to Netherguard Keep here. We're gonna roll up to Swampasaurus, check the coastline, because I believe that's where it is. Find this Murloc, go beat his ass. Take the sword back from him. I'm gonna go take a break. I'm gonna go take a walk. I'm gonna cool off, and I promise you, when we come back, no more Artemis Fowl movies bad talk, alright? Hey, Odilux is here again. I saw that name yesterday. Yeah, no more talk. I'm gonna go take a break. I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna cool off, and we'll be right back.